Hello and welcome to the first episode of the term. We're back and as ever full of energy and ready to take on the year. So last term we heard some stories from some big names on campus and followed the goings on at Sladeburn House and talked to some very chatty reindeers. To catch up on any episodes you missed last term, make sure to go to la1tv.co.uk. But today we're going to be having a chat with Mike Narraway, Malka Kovlenko, Kovlenko and Santiago Guillamon. Don't hate me for that later. And they're all from Vito Productions. We're going to talk to them about their new production, Towers. Now let's have a short look at their video rehearsals.
Hi, my name is Mike Narraway and I'm the writer and director of Towers. Originally, the idea came from me wanting to write a play that had no scenes or transitions and was set in one location. And the duality is that I wanted to also do something that explored American history, especially crimes that shook America. And one that stood out for me a lot was 9/11 because its aftermath is still felt to today. And I thought that the two of those things go quite well with each other, especially when I was doing research and I found out how long the tower stood for after the plane hit, and imagined what that period of time would have been like for the people inside the building and how it could be explored on stage. Towers explores the life of 7 people on the 102nd level of the tower, and a lot of the play is about their relationships with each other and with their past, and how being in the tower for the amount of time they are in there changes that. It makes them more tense with each other, and the way they react with their own lives becomes a lot more reflective the longer they are on the tower's floor. And I feel like when under pressure, people generally behave differently than they normally would, and that's what the play wants to explore more than anything else. The hardest part of my job, I think, is to facilitate for the actors to be able to creatively explore their characters in an interesting way. So to make it interesting for them, I'd say, is the hard part. And to bring more of their own ideas to the table than my own. Because I think that when they get creative with their characters and start to explore different ways of doing a scene, that's when it becomes an interesting piece of theatre to watch. It's hard, but I think it makes better theatre, yeah.
Yo, Vito, thanks for coming on my show.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so we're going to have a chat about Vito in general. Mike, you were the founder? One of the founders?
Yeah, one of the founders, yeah.
Where did the inspiration come from to start Vito?
Well, we just wanted to do a show, mainly. That was the inspiration. We had a show that we wanted to produce and perform.
Yeah.
And we went about learning how to do that. And at first it was hard, but we started to learn what we were good at and get more into our roles. And then, it was mainly just to see that show performed. And after that show, we wanted to continue making further shows, and we did with one first term, 2 Minds of Socrates, and now we're doing Towers, which is our third one.
That's cool, because I think it's quite good that you've made something independent from the existing theatre group, but then are you all still part of that theatre group?
Yeah. We're still members.
So it's cool that you've kind of branched off to do your own thing, but obviously still taking part in those as well.
Because I mean, speaking, I don't know for you two, but doing theatre, the more I do it, I enjoy it, in every aspect.
Yeah, it's more experience.
Always learning.
Yeah. Is it what you guys study?
Yeah.
Oh wow, all of you study it. That's amazing. Yeah.
Which is also the course I feel sometimes is academic. It's more towards the academic side of things. So being able to do the practical stuff on your own time is fun and good.
Yeah, and you're getting a well-rounded sort of exposure to theatre now that you started your own company. Yeah, so talking more about Towers, that video is amazing, by the way.
Walk Us Up.
Yeah, shout out to
Walk Us
the director there. So what are your specific roles in Towers, and what is it all about?
Well, I wrote it and direct it. And in terms of what it's about, I'd say it's about the relationships people have with each other in situations of extreme stress and with their past. So that's what the main plot revolves around, is these people in a certain level of the tower and their struggle to survive and to not buckle under the pressure they're under. I'd say, yeah.
What is the tower? What?
So there's 2 towers in the World Trade Center.
Okay.
And the plot revolves around the North Tower.
Oh, okay.
On the 102nd level of the North Tower, so it's above the plane strike.
Oh, wow.
And it's a real-time performance, so it's like, I think, 70 minutes, something like 70 minutes of no scenes, transitions, just people interacting with each other for a flat amount of time. So there's no set changes or anything like that. It's quite a immersive and intense piece.
Yeah, it sounds it. And do you have a specific character in Towers? Or
myself? No, I just
direct. You're just directing.
Yeah,
He's got enough on his plate.
I was about to say, you're doing
I don't think I could act as well. No.
Is it just a Mike Narroway production?
Yeah.
Mike Narroway stars, directs,
No,
writes.
I'd say it's definitely more an actor's production.
Yeah.
I'd say the creative part comes more from the actors in terms of creating the scenes, and all the way they interact with each other and their own characters mainly comes from these guys. So yeah.
And what characters do you play?
I play Ava, who's like the manager of the floor.
Nice.
I mean,
do you relate to Ava?
Yeah, mostly. I think so. She tries to look out for everyone, which is something I feel like I do sometimes.
Yeah.
And she can be stubborn at times, which is I'm a lot like that, and I'm very competitive. So if you beat me in something, I will be so mad.
What about you?
I play a character called Matai. Well, I call him Matthias. It's a Spanish character, and he is a part of the maintenance staff in the building, and so he kind of he's trapped with all these people as well. So it's kind of the first time that they actually interact, because their jobs obviously kind of.
That's interesting that there's such a different hierarchy in the characters.
He's below us. Yeah.
Not anymore. In terms of chess, everybody is the same.
Yeah, and so how do your characters kind of interact? What's their relationship?
With us in particular?
You two in particular.
Well, at this point, no one really does have hierarchy, because we're all stuck in the same situation. And we spoke about how perhaps I've seen Matthias before on the floor, but I've never really spoken to him. But in the moment, we do get to know each other at some point in a different kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think our characters are kind of the ones that try to look on the positive side more often than
we
the
definitely look out for other people, I think.
Yeah. So good.
Oh
my god.
Very good-willed character.
Yes. Much like us in real life, you know.
Oh, of course. And how often do you guys have to rehearse for this? Because it seems like you're putting a lot of time into this production.
Yeah, it's twice a week.
Yeah, twice a week. It's 10 hours a week.
Yeah.
But I say it's less than a LUTG one, for example, and most other rehearsal things. But that's because I think what we do is prioritise a lot of time towards getting scenes finished and brushed up. So yeah, I'd say it's less hours, but maybe more intense.
Yeah, I'd say it's intense.
And it's a smaller group of people as well, isn't it? Am I right?
It's 7 characters, and usually 1 or 2 production team members in a rehearsal. So yeah, it's quite a small team.
Yeah, so that's good. And so do all the people in this cast, do they carry through to every single Veto production, or is it a different cast per production?
No, it changes.
Okay.
So the cast we had for Helter Skelter and then the 2 Minds of Socrates and now this all vary a lot depending on who's available who wants to do the project. And auditions, you know, we open up auditions, which is how we got like 2 freshers involved, which was a great thing. And so there isn't like a set team of actors now.
Yeah.
It's quite.
That's quite nice though. It's got that fluidity. You can kind of, you know, choose what you want to be part of, which is good. And how are rehearsals going, by the way? Any stories? I want to know the gossip. Tell me everything.
Great, every decision I made. It's really good. It feels professional, which is great. Like we do have fun, but at the times that it needs to be serious, we are serious about it. And I think we all have the same notion of we want to make the play really good.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And I like that we have quite a lot of creative input as actors. Mike allows quite a lot of space for us to think and
it's not
develop our characters.
just what he thinks we should do.
Mostly.
We get the chance to like explore the characters for ourselves.
Yeah, and have your own creative input in a sense. So have you guys been acting for long, or is this a uni found dream?
Well, I'll shoot.
Yeah.
I kind of always liked acting, but I never really got into it properly until I decided to do it for university. I always like to watch movies, and I don't mind watching a movie over and over again because I always see something different in each time. So I really enjoyed that, and I've actually never done plays before, unless you count like being in the chorus of something at secondary school. So this is
any experience.
Yeah.
No, what's that phrase? No actor is a small actor, or
what is that?
No parts a small part.
Parts a small part.
That's the one. Well, you do get small actors. But yeah, as in short. I would consider myself a small actor if I ever went into acting. But yeah, chorus counts.
I guess. But this is like, I feel like I've been thrown in the deep end with this play. But it's great. Like, it's definitely, if I was going to do a play for the first time, this is like the perfect play to do.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. And what about you, Mike?
I did very little to no acting before coming here. But I'd say I've mainly done acting though. While at university, it's the first time I've directed, and it's definitely been a learning curve. But say uni definitely opened up a lot more in terms of doing, because it was here that I did my first play, which was awesome.
Oh, that's great. What was the play?
Oh, Much Ado About Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I didn't know that was your first play.
Yeah, before that it was, because you on the course for like A level, you don't ever do a play.
No,
you just do maybe one scene out of a play.
Drama A level.
Yeah, you never do a full length play.
No.
So this was the first time I did that, and I was like, whoa, it's quite fun.
Yeah, and
actually, it was quite similar for me. I also started with A level drama. Well, that's when I kind of got into theater and acting and stuff. So there was A level, and then into uni. That's the first time that I joined the society and started doing plays, and I'm loving it. Yeah.
And here
So
we all
fun.
are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like with your intense like rehearsal schedule, you said that you had to come back a bit early for this.
Yeah.
I mean, how was that to come back early? I mean, Malka, you're a fresher. How was your experience of that? Coming back early just for
that requires commitment, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
To come back early just for a play. I mean, it was actually quite nice.
Yeah.
Because it was nice to just come back early and get my head in the right space, and I get to like sing as loud as I want, in the shower, and like play music really loudly because no one else is there. So it was a lot of fun, actually.
That's great. Are you on campus? Yeah.
In first year. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What college are you in?
County.
County. Oh, okay.
Best college. Everyone.
It is the best college, to be fair.
There we go.
Are you
I'm
all in
County,
County?
yeah.
Oh no.
What are you?
Bowland.
Oh.
Boom!
Obviously.
You can leave now.
Yeah, you're done.
It's all right. There's all love here. All love.
Whatever.
Yeah. I I mean, I was actually asking Mike for some funny stories, and Santi, he told me
I'll
that
let
you've got a
loose.
pretty funny story to say. It's not about rehearsals, not about anything, but I just wanted a funny story. I just wanted a funny story for my show. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was reading
Take it
that.
away. Take it away.
I saw it coming.
Dreading it.
You
Like,
can prepare yourself.
Alright. Funny stories. Yeah, Mike. Yeah. So this Christmas, well, we had our intensive week, the
Yeah.
first week this term, and I was this close to lose the plane to get to rehearsals, and yeah, it was just like very stressful and horrendous. I arrived at Lancaster like at 3 or 5 a.m. or something, and we had rehearsals like at
Oh my
9 a.m.
gosh.
later. So,
So
but I
The
knew he
reason
would.
it's funny.
Yeah, I want to know what
commitment.
it's like.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't sound funny.
stressful. I'm like waiting.
I never knew about this until
Okay.
2 days ago.
All right.
Santi let it all out.
And I was actually in a class where we had to write about. There was a creative writing exercise,
Okay.
and we had to write about an evening story or something. And I started writing, and we had to read it out loud. And I started writing about this time when I was on a flight and something, and then I wrote like, and I was so scared because Mike was gonna kill me if I didn't arrive the next day. And I was like,
Are you that scared of him? Is he that
No,
scared
I'm
of
not.
the
really
director?
intimidating.
oh yeah.
Oh.
I'm like a teddy bear. I don't just,
You say that now.
Yeah.
I mean, were
He
these
whips
creative
us.
writing exercises for rehearsals?
Oh no, it was for.
it was for an actual course.
Oh,
for a
okay.
change.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was thinking, like, if you give them creative writing exercises, no wonder why they're terrified. It's like, okay, today we're going to write 500 words on your character.
Like a teacher.
That's a good idea. though, 500.
Don't do that.
Oh yeah, the line deadline. That's
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
that's, yeah. I believe in you guys there.
I think we've already got it. Yeah.
And me and you, Mike, we actually have a funny anecdote. Or I don't know if it's funny, but it's an interesting anecdote.
That's I mean, is that the
It's about
the
high wire.
sound? Yeah.
It's
high
about
wire.
high wire.
Good old
It's
high
called
wire.
high wire, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
So in a module that both Mike and I are on, we had to do some deep listening. So deep listening of like random sounds,
Yeah.
and we had to go to a space to do this deep listening exercise. So we chose an area in the Leica building, and it's an area that I pointed out because I'd walked in there one time and got shouted at and told to leave.
Oh, no.
And I
Yeah.
thought maybe it was just that day, you know, maybe like anyone can still go
No,
in,
no,
but no. Me and Mike tried to go in.
High wire is
High
not
wire
about
is
that. It's
not
a different
about
type
that.
of game in high wire.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as we walked in, there was a tension in the room.
Oh yeah, there was eyes on us.
There was eyes
There
on
was
us.
definitely, yeah.
Everyone just looked up and stared. I say everyone. There was one person in the room.
Yeah, but she made up.
But she,
She could have been everyone.
She
the
could
way
have been
she
everyone.
like asked,
yeah.
like,
I mean,
do you guys
she,
belong here?
you know, yeah, authoritatively kicked us out because you sat down. You were brave enough to sit down.
At her table.
Mike sat down
I
at
said
the
we
table.
should go in with confidence, and they'll just believe we belong here. And then
Yeah.
that failed completely.
Yeah, I think it worked actually against us
Yeah.
because, well, actually no, because she was ready to believe that we had
Right, she
the
asked
authority
if we were
to be,
if we
be
were
there.
lecturers.
Yeah.
So that
And
kind of,
you said we're here for Leica stuff, and she misheard that as we're here for Leica staff. So she thought, oh, you're staff, that's fine.
I had to come
No.
clean.
But we were honest
No.
and we said, no, sorry, Leica stuff. And then we got kicked out.
Nice one.
And then we went
Honesty
and,
is the way,
you know,
clearly.
Honesty is the way, you know.
We told our lecturer this.
Yeah,
And
and
she
she
does
loved it.
even know what high wire is.
I don't know what high wire is.
I don't know what on
It's
earth
a
it is.
secret
I was like, I
place
have no
where-
idea what's going
Is
on.
it like an
I think,
organisation?
yeah, this is important for everyone. I think finding out what high wire is should be priority number one.
Yes,
I
it should
think,
be.
yeah.
What are they? Who
Who
are
are
they?
they? Yeah.
What do they do?
It's so
I want to
deep.
know.
So
Sounds
deep.
like a conspiracy or something.
Yeah.
Don't say it too loud, Santi.
Yeah.
They have ears
We've
everywhere.
clocked onto them now.
We're not
Anyway.
gonna survive.
Yeah, we're going to be shut down.
We know too much.
That was the last.
We're gonna have to move on. We've spoken too much about high wire.
Okay.
That they're gonna come on to us
The
now.
lights all turn off. Like people coming in suits, like suddenly.
Take them down.
Anyway, since you're all actors, I've got some acting challenges. Well, I say challenges, it's one acting challenge, but it's for the three of you to do independently. If my runner, Ari, can bring on the props. Okay, so here we have three different props. I saw you guys
Playing
getting
with
to
it,
know
yeah.
them over there before, and
Back
you
to
were
the
trying to
purple
give
one.
the baby head name. It already has a name, Cynthia.
Can the camera see the baby? Can
I think the camera, yeah.
Let me just.
my
Can it be
gosh.
puppeteer for
It's
the
like
for
that
the
head from
babies?
Toy Story.
So each of you have to choose an item on the table.
I think I'm. Yeah,
I think
I'm
you've
done,
chosen.
yeah.
Hey, this is the most
Names.
boring one.
Got my baby.
And we're going to get you all to look into that camera there
That one.
and do a dramatic monologue based on your item. Just completely improvised.
A dramatic
Dramatic monologue. You can really milk it.
What's its name again?
Cynthia. And
Mark,
yeah.
you're first.
Just-
I don't know how to do this.
Do what
Can
the
someone
heart
like show
desires.
me?
I mean, Mike, do you want to take it
Oh,
away?
I
Do you
have
want
to
to?
go.
Do you
I
want
have
to?
to.
You can start. I mean,
You're
I
the
feel like you've
director.
already got a bond with Cynthia.
Yeah, I just
so.
usually like to watch. But okay, yeah.
Okay, you can do
Yeah,
this. You can.
Cynthia.
Should we count you in to get you situated?
Baby's head. Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and remember, you're looking into that camera there.
Which camera?
This camera here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to count you in. 3, 2, 1, action.
My baby. What's happened to my baby? It's just a head. Why is its mouth cut open? It's got different coloured eyes. Yeah, I'm done.
She's got different coloured eyes. That was your ending line.
Mike, who's going to
I
come
mean,
watch the play?
You know what? It started off great. It started off great, and then you kind of veered off into a very
yeah,
strange direction.
I was trying to like censor a lot of what I was going to say because
Yeah.
I mean it is a baby's head, so you
Yes.
can't go too far. I feel.
Yeah, I mean, I would, be
Just, yeah.
interested if you did go. Yeah. Anyway, does anyone else want to have a go?
Just leave that there. Not touch it again.
Come on,
I've
Malcolm.
got a writer's blog or whatever blog this is because I can't think of
A
anything
mental thought block.
to do with this. Okay, I'll just go for
You
it.
can do this. I believe in you. Just anything.
Oh my gosh,
anything
okay.
at all. It can be a duologue. You can get it to talk if you want.
That's a good idea.
Find a voice.
Give it a voice.
Give her a voice.
This is
Yeah.
okay. I can't. Okay, I know. I'm just gonna talk to
Okay,
it
talk
because
to it.
I
talk
can't.
To it. Okay, cool.
Voices is just too much for me right
Yeah,
now.
Okay.
Okay. Whenever.
Whenever.
Okay.
Whenever. Or I'll count you in and get you situated. Okay. Take a deep breath.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, action.
You have been my best friend since I was very little. And now it's come down to this. We've just done our dissertation at Lancaster. And now we're about to graduate together.
It's beautiful.
I like it. It was emotional. It
was
pulled at the
unexpected as well,
heartstrings,
you know?
and also you made use of the fact that it's wearing a graduation hat and used that as part of the story. Do you know?
It's
apparently
Oscar-worthy,
they were all
I
crying
think.
in the control room. So
It was powerful.
there you
to
go.
be
It was
fair.
powerful. It
powerful, yeah.
moved me.
It was
It really
powerful.
moved me.
Thank you.
Santi,
Where's your
it's
room?
your
Oh.
turn,
Yeah.
and I want this one best. It's the last one. Let's make it the best one.
Go on, Santi.
Okay.
You can do it.
Okay.
Dramatic monologue. Really milk it.
Is it
Okay, it's that camera over there.
Okay.
I'll count you in. Get situated. 3, 2, 1, action.
I am colorblind.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Oh my god.
Okay, that is
That was the
hilarious.
best. That was the
That
best.
is the best.
Actually.
You all were amazing at that, and yeah.
Even the baby.
Yeah,
ones.
exactly. Even
So I
the
think that
baby.
was the weakest out of the.
I would say
I'd
that
say
had the
it
intensity.
started off
No, I
great,
thought it was.
yeah,
I thought
yeah.
it was
Yeah.
good.
I think it had the.
I think it could have had a better
But
finishing
ending,
line.
maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I
do
was
you want to
distracted,
do a
but-
different ending? Do you want to rework your ending?
I can
There was no
I
plot
can
in the
puppeteer the
first
baby
place.
for you, and you can talk to the baby.
I think I'll pass for now. But maybe yeah.
But maybe
in the
later.
future,
Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
we could return episode 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The
exactly.
baby rises.
Yeah, come on the show again,
Alright.
and we'll need the sequel
Yes.
to all of these.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's just like
Yeah.
what happens after you
Upgrade.
Weekly
graduate.
We can have a
episodes,
chef hat or
yeah,
something.
weekly
We can
episodes.
be chefs or
Exactly.
something like that.
That sounds-
Change the hat if you can. Anyway, we've got another challenge. This is the
Oh.
final challenge,
Okay.
but it's just drawing. So it's
Oh, I
all
love
right.
drawing.
Perfect.
fun.
This
I
is
love
great.
drawing.
This is great.
So we've got a bit of a tradition on my show that
Yeah.
whenever I get guests on, they talk to me, they chat to me for a good half an hour. They should imprint my, visual
Lots of
person.
paper.
Exactly.
Oh.
So we're gonna get you to draw me. You're gonna draw me.
Like you
Together?
yourself or like what you embody as a person?
It can be anything.
All right.
It can be me. It can be what I represent.
Okay.
But yeah,
All right.
I'm gonna
all right.
give
Right.
you 30 seconds.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
gonna give you
Guys,
30 seconds to
I
draw
think
me.
we should do like a compound
this is-
drawing. So like
What's
we join
that?
the
What's
3
that?
drawings and it
But I
becomes
I
one.
expect this to be good.
I like the sound of that, Santi.
Well,
Yeah,
okay,
like
all right, but then we
larger
can't.
scale.
What, are
so-
you
But
doing
how
a
are we
joint
supposed to communicate
drawing?
Yeah,
without
Okay.
like
Big
letting her
scale.
know?
That's true.
We're gonna have to do it by ourselves because otherwise she's gonna hear it. And
Yeah, we'll
like-
do it.
Yeah.
All right,
I
we'll do
feel
it
like
solo for the
our
first one.
spirits will automatically
Yeah.
make them connect.
Yeah, I agree.
You know?
I agree.
I agree. You'll just read each other's minds.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna
exactly.
tune in.
All right.
Right, I have faith in you guys.
I need to,
Okay.
like, do I
How
have a
do-
cassette?
So I'm gonna count you down.
Can
I'm
we
gonna
explain afterwards?
count down from 10, 9,
Oh wait, do we start
8,
now?
Oh,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. This is weird. No one's ever done this before. You're not even looking at the picture.
No, that's the point.
Yeah, that's how much trust you have in my drawings.
please don't be offended.
Honestly, I've had some really terrible ones, so
Oh, no, I
it
don't know
can't
what your
really
mouth
be
is.
that bad. Okay,
Um,
you've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay. Give it a signature.
A
Like,
signature.
Yeah, just sign
Nice.
it.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Mate, it's beautiful.
Oh my fucking god. Sorry. I don't know swearing. Like, try
Oh
to
my gosh.
explain this, okay?
I'm really
Someone
excited
went
to.
full on
I'm really
abstract
excited.
over
Look, this will be explained, okay?
Okay. Oh, no, we're done now. We're done.
No, I want
You don't get extra time.
Okay, so
Sorry.
like if you'd like to all reveal your drawings to that camera there. What?
I'll explain.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've got mine.
okay.
I have to explain
Okay,
it.
okay, right. I want to hear Malika. What have you gone for?
Okay,
here?
so when I first, I feel like I have this sort of like ability to read people's aura. Like, I feel like I'm
Ooh.
like Phoebe from Friends.
Yes.
So when I first,
I like it.
when you first said like, draw what I am, I kind of pictured like a lotus flower, like blooming. You look gobsmacked.
I am just because.
What is it? What is it? Go on. This is
Right, okay,
I'm
okay.
psychic. Like, go on.
Okay,
It's getting a bit
so
weird.
my name obviously is Siri, but it's derived from the goddess Lakshmi in Hinduism, and that goddess sits on a lotus flower, and I've got a lotus tattoo
That's pretty sick. That is
That
pretty
is so
sick.
weird.
That is pretty
That's why I was so shocked.
That is so weird.
Whoa.
Your hair is long.
Santi,
There
let's
is no way you've
Let's
seen
see
that.
my
move up a little
tattoo.
bit. Yeah, man. Marcus
What's just happened? What's just happened? I'm so scared right now. I'm scared. I am scared.
Genuinely like terrified.
I'm actually
You
scared.
two, no, you two planned that. There's no,
No,
way
we
unbelievable.
did not plan.
You drew a lotus and you have a tattoo of a lotus flower. That's
No.
That is mad.
We didn't plan this, I promise you.
like
That is.
shaking right
I'm
now,
shaking. Oh my
That
god.
is quite cool.
What? I was wondering what that was, but now you've said lotus, I'm like,
a minute.
yeah, I think I need a minute. Mike, do you want
Can
to?
we just put ours away?
No,
necessary.
come on, let's see.
I feel like we have a spiritual connection
We
now.
do.
That is just so
we actually
odd.
do. That's
Like,
so weird.
Oh my goodness.
As bad as it is, the smile, like you have such
That's
an
what I
infectious
was-
smile,
Oh,
and that's
thanks,
what I tried to
Mike.
That's
capture.
really impressive.
Do you know what? I really like it actually. I think it looks like one of those caricature drawings where it's like the massive head.
Yeah,
I
I
like it.
tried to.
I'll take that. Go on, Santi.
We have.
Okay.
It's my phenomenological.
Don't start. Don't start.
You're trying to one up me right
I
now.
went for the
Okay.
raw intensity that I could get from.
Did you draw that with your eyes closed?
No, I looked at her.
Oh right. It looks like it.
So it's truly
It's-
you.
yeah.
Like, this is more you than
It's
you.
abstract.
More you than you.
I think we should get this to host the show. Lancaster tonight with this. Brilliant. My portrait. and now I've got all your autographs as well. So when you're famous, these are going to be sold.
To be
I
fair,
mean-
we have a psychic.
I know.
I know, yeah.
Really
You're
weird.
Definitely
Genuinely, it's the weirdest thing that's
I
ever
am
happened to
I'm
me.
still shook by
I'm
that
really
revelation.
shook right now. Like, camera's off. Like, I'm still gonna be shook.
We're going to be talking about this
Yes.
after the show.
Definitely. Oh my gosh.
That is so weird.
That's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me.
Have you done that before? Have you
I've
read
had-
someone's aura before?
It's not the aura. I've had like, this is really weird, guys. Like, don't start judging me. But I've seen people and seen colours, like thinking that I like see them in a certain colour. But also I've genuinely, like, people can vouch for this, where I've predicted things and they've happened. Like little things, like situations in my friendship
Oh.
groups.
I think you need
And
a
I
program
just
for
always,
her.
and like I'd
Yes.
message someone and like saying like, do you think this and this and this? And they'll be like, that's really weird that you mentioned that, because this whole weekend I've been thinking about that.
Whoa.
Yeah. So genuinely, I think there is something psychic
Yeah.
about me.
Can we
My
give
friends
you a
would laugh at
show?
this, but this is proof, guys.
Yeah,
this is proof.
The
Honestly.
lotus.
I mean, a lotus flower is me on so many levels. So the fact that you drew a lotus flower is just like, I can't even comprehend. I met you today.
I
Like,
know.
this is the first
Guys,
time I've met you.
I can vouch for this. This was not planned.
Not planned.
I mean, I'm a good actress, but like, I'm not that good.
Exactly. I mean, I don't do acting, so like, you know,
There we go.
that shocked face was a shocked face.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm flawed. But yeah, we're going to get you your own show on LA1 TV.
Please
and you-
do.
And you're going to be...
Please do.
Me and Santi get like the hour before just to warm up
Yes.
for the big one.
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll
Sounds
just like
good.
do a cooking show or something. Yeah. Sounds good.
Oh, well, that's all we have time for today, but thank you so much for
No,
coming
thank
to my
you.
show.
It was
Thank you.
great.
You were great.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, no worries. And like, definitely come on again for the sequels. We'll need the sequels of those stories
right.
you
More-
created.
there's
Definitely.
more to tell.
Definitely.
There's more
I
to tell.
agree.
Yeah, definitely. But it's been a great night and another great episode. Thank you to everyone for watching, and we'll see you next week.